Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and cheers! I know I said, hey, guess what, I'm back, and then I kind of disappeared again. Some things in my personal life came up, and then there was like this huge book drama event, and I was like, I'm gonna step away again. Like, I don't want to be involved in this. I'm not gonna like spell out the book drama event, but let's just say that a publisher was under fire for not paying its authors. With that, I have decided that I am no longer going to take requests from publishing companies. I will take requests from authors, no matter your publisher. So if you still stick with an independent publishing company, a small publishing company, and you want me to review your book, all you have to do is send an email to the email address down below, request to review, done. I'm very obviously behind on checking the email and reviewing books. I am going to start getting ahead of that, hopefully. What I have is like a welcome back and hello everybody, I've missed you, is a book giveaway. Now, I have the package here, and if the author that gave me this package is watching, no, I haven't opened it yet because I wanted everything to stay pristine for this moment. So, I brought hardware. Let us cross our fingers that I don't hurt myself or one of the books. If I do hurt a book, hopefully it's mine. So, we're just going to kind of open this up while I talk to you for a little bit. So how's everybody been? What are you doing? What good books have you read? What new authors have you found? I love finding new authors, especially new authors. Does anybody know of any brand new authors that are out there? Queer, straight, don't discriminate. If there's a brand new one that you have discovered, let me know. Or if you found a new author to you, let me know. No blood and no damage to books. What I'm going to do is I have gathered 3 fun facts from the author that I'm about to tell you about. And in the 3 reviews that I'll put out, one for each book in this series, I will somewhere in the review give you a fun fact for this author. How I plan on giving the series away is via Rafflecopter from my website. And I will put, some links, some follows, and then answer these questions. What I will not do, because I abhor this, is sign up for a newsletter. My email gets so full that I hate when it's put your email address down and sign up for my newsletter to win something. I'm not like degrading anybody that does that, because I understand as an author that's a big way to communicate. I don't have a newsletter, nor will I probably ever have one, just for the simple fact that I hate them. That's me, personally. I think this top one is mine, so I'm not going to be giving that one away. Yes, this one is mine. The author that I will be reviewing this week and kind of throwing out there for you guys, and the series of books that you can win, is the Arcadia Trust series by Christian Baines. And yes, I'm going to read the titles and look at them because I have the worst time getting his titles right. Somebody put on Facebook a long time ago, like, the name of your, honestly, I think it was like vagina, is the last book you read. And this was the last book I read, The Beast Without. But I had put The Beast Within. And then Christian Baines saw it and was like, girl, really? Because in my initial review of The Orchard of Flesh, I don't even remember what I called it, but it wasn't The Orchard of Flesh. I have, and let me get to the page in which it is signed. Christian, I love you. Signed copies. So I have the first in the series, which is The Beast Without. I almost called it Within again. See? I'm horrible. So the first one is The Beast Without. The second one is The Orchard of Flesh. And I'm going to tell you guys now, if you're squirmy, if blood and guts and gore bother you, this is not the series. And then we have Sins of the Sun, which is his latest book, obviously in the trilogy, but his latest book, I do believe, period. And it's amazing. Do you have to read the books in order? Yes, you cannot just start The Sins of the Sun. I looked at the title again. You caught me. Yes, I did. And then think you know everything that's happening, because you won't. You do have to start at the beginning with The Beast Without. And I know I got the title right without looking, but I'm going to double check myself. I'm good. I'm getting better. That will be happening this week. I will put the Rafflecopter up when I put the first review up. Like I said, there's going to be little tidbits about the author in my reviews, like a little fun fact. I haven't decided how I'm going to integrate that, if I'm just going to stop my review and be like, fun fact about Christian Baines, or if I'm going to try to wiggle it into the review somewhere. I don't want to make it like hard and you're like, Christina, I don't know this one. And I've watched the review a million times. I'm not trying to like gain extra reviews with this. I'm not trying to, I don't know. I am trying to get everybody pumped and like, I'm back. I'm working with a couple authors to get more signed books when my budget allows. And I'm going to try to maybe every month to every other month do a signed copy giveaway. It really depends on my budget because I have zero none. Good news is that GRL for 2020 was announced and it's St. Louis. I live in Kansas City, so that's a nice just little 3-hour drive. Along the way in Columbia, Missouri is a White Castle. I'm fucking pumped about this. Even if I don't go as a blog, I'm gonna go as a reader and I'm going to go to White Castle. Maybe there and on the way back, because this fat girl loves the teeny hamburgers. So if anybody is in Kansas City and is thinking, I too want to go to White Castle and GRL, let me know. I will consider driving with you. Really, I don't have any other updates than that other than, yes, I've been reading. I've been rereading some stuff. I haven't ventured out too far into the world here lately and what's going on, so I'm kind of relying on you guys to give me the heads up. What is a good book that I should read? I also think what I'm going to do here soon is pick some books off of my shelf that I haven't read and let you guys decide what I'm going to read. I have a lot that I've bought at like book cons or one in book giveaways, and I was like, yes, this looks amazing, I'm going to read it. And now it's just kind of sitting on my shelf and I can see like 5 immediately that I haven't read. Just in the MF genre alone, there's probably like 10 plus in the queer literature that I haven't read yet, but it's sitting on my shelf because I wanted it and I wanted to read it. So I think some great interaction between you and me is going to be along the way somewhere, and we are going to do this. I'm not going to say together, but I'm going to let you pick what I read every now and then. Obviously, this week, it's going to be strictly Christian Baines. If you're like, I'm not a huge series person, I do have reviews up for Puppet Boy. If you are into the whole mind fuckery, he is so good with that. I can't remember if I had it figured out early on, and I've said this so many times. I either figured something out from the very beginning because some little thing that's supposed to be like this foreshadowing, and you're supposed to be like, is the ticker for me. And I'm like, this. Or I need you to spell it out for me. So next week, I will probably have you guys pick a couple books. And I don't know if I'm going to just show MF books one week and then the next time I do it, just show queer books, or if I'm going to do like a couple of one, a couple of another, and then I'll read the top 2 that get like the most votes or whatever. And I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that voting system. If you have an idea, let me know because I'm horrible at this. I think that's really it for now. Just a matter of, what have you been reading? What is up with you? Any new authors? Any new books that you found? A new series that you got involved in? Once again, queer, straight, don't discriminate. Fill me in. I would like to know. Any book tags that you saw that you would like me to do? As an update, I think that's all. For the future, we can expect, hopefully, right now it's probably going to be like an every other month thing where I do book giveaways, and it could be books I read in the past, it could be books that I'm just reading now. It's whatever I can find and get my hands on. If you are an author and you'd like to be a part of that, hit me up. I am paying for the books. I'm not expecting you to hand free books out by any means. So that's why it's going to be probably an every other month thing to start out, is just budget. The books are going to be continental US only because I'm not rich and can't afford international shipping. I'm sorry. Maybe one day I can, hopefully, fingers crossed, because I know I have people all over the globe that watch, and I hate saying that. I don't know, I have so many ideas, and we'll see. We'll just see. But for right now, especially with the Christian Baines one, it's continental United States only, and that's that. Cheers. And I'll see you later this week.